Believe it or not, our first date was in Ashland, at Ashland Tea and Coffee, and that was a little over 20 years ago. And I think at that time we said this would be a place to look in the future. And future came a little bit later, 15 years later, but we were able to settle in Ashland, and I've loved it ever since. It's the people. It's been very welcoming since the time we've come in. It's a great place to walk. I walk every morning. You walk around town, you see people, you get talking to them, you meet friends all of a sudden. Everybody's walking their dog, everybody's out enjoying the town, and then in the evenings it's the same thing. When you go up to town for a social event or whatever, you start getting to know people. Soon after I moved here, our next door neighbor asked if I'd be interested in being on the board of the Hanover Arts and Activity Center, and I started doing volunteer work there with them. Then I went through the Citizens Leadership Academy through the town, and then I joined Kiwanis and got involved with them, and we do a lot in town. I was selected for the Parks and Recreation Committee for the town, and it just grew from there. And when the council seats became available, I said, this is an opportunity to give even more back to the town in a different way, and to participate in the governance of the town and hopefully have an impact. I think the most important value I bring is the fact that I'm willing to listen and learn from the residents, all the residents, and that in my 42-year career in public service, I've worked with many diverse populations at the local, state, and federal level. I see Ashland having more to offer downtown, that some of the businesses that are vacant, I hope will turn out to be more shops and restaurants that people can enjoy. And of course, bringing in new residents, taking advantage of where development can occur in a thoughtful way, in a manner that is agreeable to the majority of the population, continuing to move Ashland forward in a progressive manner. I like to think that Ashland is a place where people take the time to realize it's about everybody in town and not just a small group of people. Favorite Ashland tradition is got to be the Christmas or the holiday parade. I'm involved in it because I'm in Kiwanis and we sponsor it. And from the first time, I wasn't in Kiwanis yet when we went to our first parade, and then I started being involved with Kiwanis and helping with the parade as a volunteer. And I just love that tradition. The kids love it, everybody loves it, and it's just great small town atmosphere. Well, I'll be the first to admit, and anybody that knows me, it's Origin Beer Lab. I go down there to meet with the boys. It reminds me of, I go to Ireland once or twice a year. Most people know that in town now. And it reminds me of an Irish pub. And it's a place where you can just sit, relax, have a lot of laughs. And I've met a lot of wonderful people there. But, I mean, there's so many other places. Caboose, the theater for music and movies and plays, Iron Horse, now Ash and Olive. I mean, there's so many different places. Going over to the campus at Randolph-Macon. But I'd be remiss if I didn't say, probably everybody knows, it's Origin.